What's up, guys? Today's test drive, 1962 Impala. We're up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And of course, you can check out all of our inventory, maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping available for you. And of course, you subscribe, you see cars every week. This one here, believed to be 283 under the hood. Power steering, power brakes, really clean up under the hood here. And I'm gonna take it down the road for you. We're gonna point out any kind of flaws we see. Towards the end of the video, I'm gonna walk around the whole entire car, inside and out, get up close and personal. For now, all you gotta do is sit back, relax, because it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Of course, looking around the interior before we leave, we also place bets on that horn. Do you think the horn works on this one? So the interior's in pretty good shape. Carpet's nice and clean. Across your dash and your cluster here, showing what, 69,000 miles. Go ahead and cut it on. Good deal. At the interior, package tray looks good. We'll be going over that in detail towards the end. Headliner, really clean actually. Our gas gauge is on E, so we'll have to go and stop. Radio is working. Have to use the key to open that. Wipers are working. Blower motor. It kicked on, you hear it? Look at that fan. Not very strong. Turn signal. Left turn signal's working, right turn signal. It's not blinking on the dash. Horn, it is working. There's old generator light on, probably malfunctioning. We'll go ahead and hit the road and we'll figure everything out on this ride. So just before I leave, just to check the generator light. We are charging. All I did was hook this up and it just gives me a readout of what the battery's doing. Of course, you know, turn the 12 volt on, but it doesn't need it. Good deal. Okay, let's take off. We're gonna head straight to the gas station. This thing's dead on E, so I hope I make it before I run out. Here's reverse for you. Neutral and drive. All right, let's roll out of here. That guy was getting ready to park there. Luckily, I'm going ahead and pulling out. He'd have blocked me in. Okay. Of course, anything I see, you'll know about it. Let's hit the road. Speedometer's coming up on the dash, seems to be fairly correct. Ooh, the hood's trying to come up on me. Let me go check that. I've seen it start lifting up. Gotta make sure it's shut good. For sure it's secure and shut. Let's try this again. This is just a cruiser car though. I mean, getting down in it, it's not super peppy. Still got plenty of get up and go. The shift cable doesn't seem to be hooked up where it downshifts. It's got a good note to it. Getting in the brakes, they feel okay. And of course the car is going straight as an arrow down the road. Steering's nice and tight. So the generator light's on there. There's a way to get that off. They went to a one-wire alternator, which tricked the system here, and basically it doesn't think it's charging. It's definitely charging. That's why I went ahead and checked it at the beginning. Heading on down to the gas station. Wish there was a good area over here for me to video, because I would just go to this gas station every day. It's actually quite a bit cheaper down here. And they got 100% gasoline. A couple benefits. Okay, so we're gonna pull in here, get us about $25 worth of fuel, and we'll keep this test drive rolling. For now, just be thinking, you think that gas gauge works. It's dead on E. Should bring it up closer to half a tank. Let's do it. Okay, $25 worth of premium fuel in this ride. You put it in right here. And of course, we'll check that gauge out now. Let's see. That's where it was at when we rolled in. Almost half a tank, like I said, good deal. Give us some gas there. Sweet. Let's roll. It's actually quite smooth going down the road. Suspension feels pretty good on this one. It's just an easy car to drive. So we're heading over to the church parking lot. We're gonna get some undercarriage shots. I'm gonna put y'all up in the air, go around the car a few times, drive by the camera, and then head on back to the lot. Got you on my head. Y'all look pretty good. I'm using the GoPro 8. You want to see what I'm using to make these videos? Look below in the description. You can also pick up some shirts and gear in the merchandise section. All right, heading on back to the lot. Pretty smooth ride overall. I went ahead and did the walk around video, pointing out chips, scratches, and flaws, so stick around to the end. You'll be able to see that. Of course, any tips you want to give me, let me know, and I may include them in the video. In those brakes. Everything's just checking out. Running and driving good. I think when you come up, test drive it, you'll end up liking it. Like I said, it's a cruiser, it's not a powerhouse. It's got a great sound to it. We're right around the corner from the car lot now. I'll try to stay a little bit quiet towards the end of the video so you can listen to the interior, you can listen to the shakes or whatever the car is going to do. Most of the trim on the inside of the car looks pretty good too. Got a little bit of haziness popping up here. I think that could be cleaned up. Glove box there. I don't really need it in the ignition. All right, pulling back into Maple Motors here, going to picking out the flaws. Stick around. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit subscribe, guys. Okay, let's walk around this ride, check everything out. Gonna be picking out the flaws now. Look at the detailed pictures, maplemotors.com. This one here does not have an overflow jug on the radiator, and every time we get cars in, we top all the fluids off, even the antifreeze. And what it causes is the excess to escape down this hose here on the bottom. So that was one of the first comments gonna pop up. Oh, it's overheating or something. No, that's not what it is. Motor is in a good temperature range right now. It's just puking the excess out, and it doesn't have an overflow jug. Let's go ahead and get started here. Little spot on the bumper there. A scratch in the nose here. Grill on this one's in good shape. Little ding here. Little bubble right there. Bubble in the corner of the door here. You also got some at the bottom. You got some light cracks on the side. Coming on down the bottom a little bit more, you see some more bubbles. In the corner there too. Went on down, touch up mark here. Up and over the fender. Coming back the mid section here, chip there. Spot here in the paint. Little pitting popping up on your door handle there. Scuff here too. Little chips on top here as well. Fender's a little bit flat, needs some buffing on it. A lot of this stuff should come out. Stains in the paint. You can just hear it's flat, chalky. Chrome mirror looks good. Chrome around the windows is actually in really good shape. You got the old glass popping up there. You see all the little bubbles in the corner on that vent window. Underneath the trim here, you got a little bit of surface rust popping up. See it coming through the paint there. All the way down, there's a ding right here. See some bubbles there. Around on that trim, there's more. On that back window too. There's paint chips. Back window looks good. Roof on this one. Somebody put some wax on the roof. It's pretty shiny. A little bit of pitting popping up on the chrome trim. Chip here. Looking around on the back area here. Dual exhaust, chrome bumper. Spot here. Chip here in the corner. Seal in the trunk. Got a little wear to it. Chips in the jam here. I'm gonna get him to actually clean out this jam when we get back. Cleanup guy missed it. Checking the trunk here. You do got some rust down here in the bottom. You can see it's been painted over at one point in time. Looking up in your package tray there. Around your trunk lid, light scratch there. Little surface rust on the edges here. Pretty clean coming on down with this trunk lid here. See some pitting on your chrome. Little spot there. Little pitting. Little rust trying to come through underneath the trim there. Chips around the edges. Looking at the trunk lid. Little chip up here. That's some dirt there. Some dirt here as well. Chips on the edge. Coming down this side, lower portion. Got some rust in the back corner here. There's a dent there. In the corner here, you got some bubbles popping up. Light scratch there. Back in midsection, you got some chips in the front here. Scratch there. See where it's been painted here before. Back over the top section. Chip here. Oh, little rust trying to come through underneath the trim over here as well. Little dirt here and there. That can come off. Front windshield looks good. That's a little dirt on the inside there. Seal looks good, trim looks good. Up in your edges here, you do got a little bit of that chipping going on. Across the roof here. Let's go ahead and open her up, check out the interior, get her started. Door panel on this one looks good. It does have some scuff marks where it's getting kicked down here at the bottom. A lot of people seem to kick that getting in and out of the car. Seal, it's pretty good. Edge of the door, coming around, got some rust popping up. Can you jam there? Seal is older, but it's still working. That edge there needs to be replaced. The carpet in this one's beautiful. Looks good. Does have its wear spots right there by the gas pedal, which it needs the pedal. I've been using that nub there for a moment. I don't see another pedal in the car. Looking around, back seat. Pretty good. Package tray. A little faded back there. See, the sun's definitely got to it. Looking at your headliner, could be stretched just a little bit in the corners. Got a couple wrinkles, but mostly in good shape. Jumping in here, we'll try no gas at first. Starts up. Great sound to it. under the hood, pretty quiet. Running smooth. Okay, up under the hood, insulation's there, hanging a little bit on that edge. Edges of your hood look pretty solid so far, coming on around. Good deal. Coming on down with it. Comes down pretty easy. Make sure it's locked this time. Edge there, little rust spot. Hood's definitely flat, needs to be a speed buff. I think a speed buff on this whole car would help it out quite a bit. Definitely bring the paint back. Guys, check out the 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We have financing, we have shipping available, and of course every week we get new rides. You'll be able to check them out every Monday at 11 sharp. If you wait till Monday at 4, some of the cars that you may want will probably be on hold or sold. Week by week, we're always getting 10 to 15 of them. So don't get discouraged. I do appreciate you watching. I'll see you later.